to a Friday edition of The Dunning with myself, Mr. Floyd. Welcome to your universe. Welcome to our universe. I'm grateful to have you all here. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for when I go live. I would highly appreciate that. Welcome, Bonnie. Welcome, Lottie. Welcome, Millie, who's on her way to the beach. How awesome is that? So Millie's on her way to the ocean, and that's pretty darn amazing, if you ask me. I'm just driving back to my sister's after watching the sunrise and walking the seaside. Hit the boardwalk. All right, so we had two people at the beach. It would be my lifelong dream just to see the beach yet once again. So how awesome is that, guys? We got Millie going to the beach. We already have Bunny at the beach. And they're probably not going to be too far from each other, too, which would be even more fun. But yeah, good dawning, guys. I woke up electrified, even made a short. Yeah, so check out Millie's new short, guys. If you're not subscribed, Millie did make a short, which was pretty awesome. And something I've yet to do in Colorado, there is one, a few, but not this summer. We only have a handful of days off the rest of the summer. And like 5, maybe at this point, days off the rest of the summer. Actually, all the way through into September. But yeah, so but that's awesome. If you check out Millie Short there, she didn't ride that, but one of her daughters did. But amazing. Wish I was back at the beach, getting ready for an early back to work. Oh, there you go. Love this short. All right, so awesome. Millie did like I said, an amazing short there. And for a minute there, I was like, wait, did she ride a? No, her daughter rode a. But yeah, amazing. I took some videos and may put something together later. All right, Bonnie, that would be amazing as well. If you're not subscribed to everybody here on the channel, right at the moment has a channel. So if you're not subscribed to Lottie, Bonnie, or Millie, or Chloe, good dawning. I only slept 2 hours going back to bed. Oh, Chloe, big love and favor there. Big healing love and favor. We love you, Chloe. And yeah, if there's anything you need, we're always here for you. Have a good sleep. But we'll bring back some sunshine and salt water. Bring back some sand, if you would. I haven't seen sand. I haven't seen the beach since 2002, 3, 4, somewhere around there. Maybe even before that. But yeah, so grateful. All right. Jimena, good dawning. Good dawning to Jimena. If you're not subscribed to Jimena as well, what are you doing? Magic of Healing. Then, of course, you have to subscribe to Clint, a Gen X Effect as well. And their in-between channel, the shared channel as well. But, all right, Teresa, good dawning. Have to run out, but sending love. Awesome, guys. Suzette, good dawning as well. All right, guys, as we all pile in, I am grateful. We worked we worked Katy Perry last night. And there we go. And I did not hear the concert at all. Maybe a little bit of bleed over. But I stood next to a bar and heard the Chili Peppers and Offspring. There's a little bar in there. And so I stood next to that bar. Did not hear the concert. I heard basically alternative rock radio. So grateful for that. Did not have to deal with any real human soul there. And so I was put by a door and just said, stand here. So I did. And it was great. So I did not see the concert, did not have to deal with the concert, did not have to see the ritual or anything else. The stage was set as an infinity sign. And of course, Katy Perry, right? The symbol was butterflies. I will leave the butterfly symbolism alone if you understand butterfly symbolism in any aspect, how it's used as co-optive energy on this planet. If you want to check GGG333 Academy, he has a real great short and a couple of videos on the symbolism on butterflies. And if you look around to people who have certain people have butterfly tattoos. And, yeah, so it's an interesting deal. They're trying to take Loche, right? The energy of the show was called Life. The show is called Lifetimes, right? So she's trying to reach back into the infinity symbol there, and interesting energies there to grapple onto. But yeah, so when you see what they're doing with the butterfly, especially, it's like oof. Well, she knew it was red shoes, but favor to the red-soled shoes, right? With favor. So yeah, an interesting deal. But I didn't have to deal with any of it. So I'm divinely protected. But, yeah, safe travels, Millie. She's traveling to the eastern shore there and to the ocean. Good dawning, Fatima. It was far from the ocean, and like myself. All right, so let's work with the Mind Info Oracle cards. We have the clear quartz today. We're going to use clear quartz to ground into the energies and set intentions for this weekend. And then we will see where we stand here, guys. We have the curve cards. And today we will add the Jokers Wild, the Jokers into the curve cards as well. All this is energetic practice for you, especially if things ever went to shiznit in the south, so to speak. You would be, the idea is that we are the light, right? And so we do not falter when the things happen. We try to stand in our firm, right? She's always throwing symbolism of monarch programming. Watch your videos. There's one where she's escaping and her inner child is in it. Yeah, there's a monarch programming. Exactly. If you understand the spread butterfly, I'm going to say much more, but there's a lot involved there. And so yes, thank you, Millie. That's spot on. And yeah, monarch. So if you want to look that up, you can look up monarch programming. That's a real deal. And so that was definitely, you try to look at these things and see what you can see into it, right? Because it's an energy loach, right? If you're going to a show like that, most likely it's a collection of taking energy, right? But your mic sounds scratchy. Does it? All right, let's try something. That's so weird. That's YouTube. That's not me. The same mic I used yesterday, but we're going to pull this one out. Now you're in stereo. What's that? I'll swap. This is mic number one. There's two mics. Thank you, Millie. There's two mics that come with your DJI microphone kit. And so we'll try mic number two and swap it out. Good dawning. Victor from Truthwave Energetic Meditation there, who goes live at 9 in the dawning here, and we'll see him shortly. Disclosure, not YouTube channel, has a wonderful analysis video by Archangel Raphael. So there you go. The Disclosure Now YouTube channel, if you want to understand, thank you, Millie. That's great. I truly appreciate that. So if you want to understand the monarch butterfly rituals and what they're doing with the butterfly symbolism, Archangel Raphael then on Disclosure Now, and Archangel Raphael is he's a good guy, and so on his YouTube channel there, check out Disclosure Now, and you can check out Archangel Raphael, and then you can check out the monarch butterfly programming that they do, and that is done in the background of our universe. It's kind of tied to the Red Shoe Club and everything else. You ever seen the picture of people you know with pulling up their red shoes? You get the idea. Hopefully you get the idea. It's the same stamp Henny would know. It's the stamp on top of an Oreo cookie. Okay, 808, getting ready for real. All right, so Millie's getting ready to get out of her universe or move her universe to the beach there. So favor that. So we may not see a lot of her in the chat there. But let's cut the cards here. It's better than cutting the mustard, right? And we'll see what we get for today. And today it's a DoorDash day, and we revamped our resume. First time I ever used ChatGPT. Other than I used it once, just to messing around, and never went back to it. And so fine. I actually, and you can do this. It's in his video tab. Scroll down, you'll see it. Okay, thanks, Millie. So yeah, check that out, guys. If you really want to understand where I was last night, the loach that they were collectively pulling on, and the monarch butterfly with Katy Perry standing in the middle and her arms standing way up like this, as the butterfly wings, if you get what's going on. All she needed was red shoes and maybe to munch some Oreo cookies, and it would have been a, yeah, sure. So yeah, it would have been quite interesting if that's all. All right, so we're going to cut the cards here. Yesterday we did a pick a card. Today we're going to do a regular reading for us today and see what we get, and then we can maybe do a pick a card as well. But we're going to pull the bottom card out as energetics, and the top three cards as the energy that we need to get to that set of energetics here. And so let's see what we've got here on the Mind Info Oracle cards. All right, so today's card is Pivot. And can you pivot? All right, so it's asking you sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself to pivot in some way, which would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How can you pivot even just a little bit? And what do you need to pivot? For myself, there's a lot of pivoting that can definitely go in here. But for your end, what changes do you need to make in yourself in order to land where you need to land. So pivot is the card here. Let's see how we get to and what it's talking about here. All right, so it's asking you to connect. Ooh, so if you need to pivot, you need to connect. And that's definitely my end here, my space. Connecting with others, trying to connect. I keep looking around for groups and such drum circles, and I'm finding very dearthy amounts of anything. Even through, it's weird, even through like Meetup or anything else, there's nothing. Colorado lives up to its name as the least, the number one state. Good dawning. Wow, Chris, you changed your name. Scriv Chris. All right, Scriv Chris there has changed. Chris has changed his name. Awesome. So welcome, Chris. And how are you doing, brother? Welcome to. Good to see you. We love you, Chris. And yeah, welcome. Grateful. All right. So from my end, Colorado is kind of. I didn't realize out of 50 states there, it's number 50, 49 or 50, and they're number 1 or 2, however you want to look at it. As it's number 1 or 2 as the states that are the most alone, like people doing things the most by themselves. And so yeah, as I keep looking around, trying to break out of working to break out of the solitary cycle I've been in for 7+ years, 8 years of complete solitude, basically, like fortress of solitude. I'm really almost 9 years if I think about it. All the way back to when before Trump was first elected, if you want to go way back there. Yeah, I'm not finding much. There's no drum circles unless I want to shell out $25 a drum circle, and that's more of a lesson than a drum circle. And so yeah, and what's funny is I keep getting messages from a drum circle in Cincinnati that's free and has been going on for years. So yeah, as I look around for groups and such, I'm not finding much, but so hopefully that'll break open. But blessings to you, Fatima. Blessings, Hershey. So yeah, good dawning to Hershey there. Welcome, Grand Rising, Mr. Floyd, and everyone. Send positive messages in the chat. If you're not subscribed to Hershey, she'll be live today, this afternoon, or this evening. So definitely subscribe to Hershey, the Shadow Reader for short. Hershey is an amazing soul, and if yeah, she's just a good soul, and I really enjoy watching her. And she's funny, and she dyed her hair too. So how awesome is that? All right, she didn't. It looks great. You look great, Hershey, and it was nice to see you back the other day. Biggest problem is I keep jumping in the chats there. I keep jumping in the chat, and then I get distracted, or something goes up, and then I got to drop off. But yeah, so hopefully, when you go live, and what time are you live today? And when you're live, we will see you in the live. So connect. It's asking you to connect with yourself, with others as well. Connection goes different ways here. Change the name to align with the new venture. So what is the CRIV? Can you or CRTV? What is CRTV, and can you explain that, Chris? So yeah, Chris has changed his name there to CRTV. So let's see what the CRTV means. It was fun yesterday, hanging out on the beach with Hershey and Mo. Yes, it was amazing. And yeah, guys, check out her channel there. And we have Millie going to the beach. You can hang out with her too. She'll be at the beach this afternoon. Probably this dawning, actually. She's not far from it. Anywhere in New Jersey is not far from a beach. Generally speaking, not from Colorado's end, at least. That would take me 2 days to hit the shore, the Gulf Coast, and I'd rather be on the Atlantic coast, but it's time. So that's the next card here. So it's asking you to pivot, to connect. Now it's telling you it's time. So it's time to make these changes, whatever they are for you. Couple of times soon on Tarot's ass backward, and at 4 p.m. today. So at 4 p.m. Central, which is 5 p.m. my or 3 p.m. my time. 4 p.m. Central, or 5 p.m. East Coast. There we go. So 5 p.m. tonight. That's what I thought. 5 p.m. on Friday nights, you'll see Hershey live. Most likely, I will be there as well, since I'm just out dashing around today. And sitting in front of my computer, sending out the resumes. But yeah, so I use ChatGPT to upload my resume, and I will go over that. You've been asking to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. And so just trying to meet people at this point is part of my dream, and so I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. It's almost as it feels like the universe. Sometimes you try to do stuff and it just doesn't happen, even if it's the simplest things. And no matter what you try, it doesn't seem to want to break out. You just know you're not where you're supposed to be. Mo, good dawning, and welcome back from the beach there. Thank you for all that awesomeness. All right, so finally, believe. So you have to believe in things too, right? So it's asking me to believe in what I'm looking for, which is bigger change, a better job, new people in my universe. And all of that just so I can really get out of here because my lease is up at the end of November or December, so we gotta evacuate. But yeah, so we don't do good donning. You'll see good donning from live from the Gulf Coast in my car. So we get this moving forward here. So you've been asking to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time that idea lived inside your heart to bring into the world so others can benefit from it. So believe, and so yeah, definitely believing that things can change here as well helps to create change because if whatever you're centered in energetically generally creates and becomes your universe. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Holy cow! Good dawning there for sure there, Mo. Got family packed and on the road by 6:30. I need a nap. Wow, favor there, Mo. Good dawning and welcome and yeah, favor. Yeah, I got home at 1 a.m. last night from Katy Perry there. But yeah, so I used ChatGPT, which is different, to upload my resume. I thought I had never used any AI other than like when you first heard about it and it came out like a year ago, year and a half ago. I went in and messed around for like 6 minutes and then turned it on and it never went back to any AI of any sort, except the one you get on your Google phone when you just do a search now these days. When you do an Android search, and you can't really turn that off. So yeah, so otherwise, yeah, it worked out really well. So it took 3 minutes to upload my resume and have it spit back out, put it on Microsoft Word, and start using it. So so amazing there. You too can save days. So yeah, I'm still using it for cover letters as well. Share. Do you believe in the power of love? There you go. Or do you believe in actually, Cher's song, do you believe in life after love? I think that's the lyric. So yeah, I don't know. I've never had life after love because we haven't had love yet. Been too blocked to understand that. But all right. So yeah. So thank you. The curve cards there. Probably the least expensive deck of cards on the Amazon. So if you need an inexpensive, like a centered basic deck that doesn't have any real theme, they say the theme is love, but it's really just anything, and it works really well. So yeah, ChatGPT. If you guys need to do a resume, it's hit the little download and the little tray there, the arrow, and shoop, it'll upload your resume in about 2 seconds. It was it was like, we have your resume. So, and then yeah, so it was easy. And then just put in the prompts there, clean this up for a job. You know, type a job you want and just type it right in. So yeah, amazing stuff. So yeah, so it's weird. I never really, I haven't seen ChatGPT since like 23 when it first came out. So yeah. Maybe Victor, let's see. Thank you all for supporting and kind words in my first live. Yeah, it was amazing, Mo. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to Mo there, please do so. Mo did do her first live as well yesterday from the beach there. So check that out, guys. I'm sort of here, but y'all going to be sitting here next to my pillow while I get a little more sleep. All right, no worries there, Trista. Thank you. And yeah, I know. It's going to get even weirder, guys. I'm going to start this now not next week, but the following week. And then the following week, there's going to be some shows that are really early. I'm going to have to shift the time of the show to like 5:15, 5 o'clock probably. Just for a few days. There's only 2 shifts, 1 week and then another shift. I think 1 single shift the following week where I'm doing not the Ravens, the Denver Broncos training camp. So you get a hotel room with that one, and it's a 12-hour shift at like 20 something, almost $30 an hour. So you can't really argue. We get to stand on the field and make sure that people don't run on the field when they watch the Broncos practice. But I'm a big football guy in any aspect. But yeah, so next 2 weeks there, I will announce when those shows are. I don't expect too much of an audience, but then I'll be back to normal. But those few shows there, we will be live from a hotel room where I'll be getting ready to go to work for Broncos training camp at a 12-hour shift from 6 to 6 at almost $30 an hour. You can't really pass that up, guys. So keep that in mind. It'll be like 2 weeks, but I will put it up in advance and let you guys definitely know here. But grateful to have the shifts because just a couple of those shifts, those 3 shifts will cover my rent, basically. So we keep moving forward, but yeah, but we got to figure out more stability in the universe, right? So let's work with the curve cards, guys. So curve cards, we've been doing colors and suits, and the reason why we do this is for advanced energetics in our universe and in yours, right? So we speed things up so that our intuitive side comes alive, right? So All right, guys. So from your end and mine, we're going to shuffle these up real quick, and then we will do red and black, and then we'll go back and do the suits. And yeah, so then we're going to work on grounding in with the clear quartz, setting intentions for this weekend. We're going to clear out the rest of this week. We'll do some energetic clearing. I clear out the rest of this week, and I kind of go from there and set some intentions for this weekend and see what we got. Millie, put the phone down. Poof. Yeah, Millie's she's working to get out the door there and get to Jersey through to the beach there in Jersey. All right, guys. So here we go with the curve cards here. So you call out from your end. All you do is call out the color, and then we'll see what we get here, guys. But thank you all. And again, if you guys are new here watching in replay or rewind, I do hit the bell, like, and subscribe, and of course, all that jazziola. So here we go, guys. From your end and from mine, what color do we have here? And of course, keep in mind there are jokers here as well, red and black within the suits within the set here. So what color do we have, guys? Is this red or black? I will give you a few moments here to take a look here. But really safe travels to you to the beach there. And so what color do we have here? Is this red or black? I'm going to flip it over in just a second. If you want to put it in the chat, you are welcome to. But yeah, all right, red or black, guys. Here we go. And that's going to be the black joker. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Mo. Thank you. Yeah, I can go. I go too long. Thank you. My biggest thing, I go long, really long between haircuts. I'm like, shoo. But grateful to have hairs to cut. But thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. And if I see my haircuts guy name is Josh. Dude, what's crazy is the guy who cuts my hair, his name is Josh, and he's from 15 minutes from where I used to live in Cincinnati. Go figure. So I meet a guy named Josh from the same town I am, and just a rando place to get a haircut, right? And it turned out to be a good guy and probably the best place in town to get a haircut. But thank you. All right, so what color do we have here? Is this red or black, guys? And please take a second there to ground in. All right, red or black, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so the Ace of Hearts, red, and 3 more cards here. All right, 4 more cards, red or black, guys. Whoop. And ground into your intuition there and feel into, is this red or black? And no joke, there's a lot of reasons why we do this. There's a lot of science behind this as well. Yeah, the reason why we do this big time is that we're in an intuitive world. We can't see anything. Everything is based on our living intuition, our gut. And my gut mostly was blocked due to trauma, which is now coming online. And I'm going to state this if you're here, Trista. I know you're here, but if you're awake still. And I will state this to the highest here. And as I flip the card up, next card, is this red or black? As I'm stating this here. I remember working with Trista's video there. She did a video on the root chakra and the gut chakra, your stomach, and all right, so that's the red joker, guys. Next card, Elizabeth. Good dawning. And so she did a video on with her tuning forks, right, on the gut chakra. It must have. I'm gonna state a few things here because I know that I've been like dancing around what's been going on in my universe. It's been coming up and here and there in energetics. All right, so is this black or red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for mine, I know it's been dancing around in energetics to the Ace of Clubs, black. And then finally, the last card here. If you have a memory, the memory of what we put out, you'll know. But otherwise, it's just the last card. It says black or red. And I noticed that once I did the video that activated my solar plex, right? She, with her tuning forks, right? For myself, Ace of Diamonds, that's when I started to go into panic attacks, right? And so I noticed that her pivot, right? Her video with her tuning forks activated the healing, the beginning of the healing, the release that I needed in my solar plex, which has been locked up my entire life. I never knew they were really there. It was really there. But it activated, it started churning that video. And then after the video is when I started with the panic and the panic attacks. And it's literally the video shook out tuning forks from what I've been able to figure out here. Shook out what was sitting in the surface and allowed it to break through with the energy from the tuning forks there. So Trista, thank you. If you haven't watched Trista's tuning forks there, especially the one, at least for myself, with the with your gut, your stomach chakra there, Yeah, check that out. It's firmly in my belief there that that video kind of churned things up to allow for the energies to release and to where I stand now. And so, if there's something stuck, that might help in your universe. That certainly might help. It helped me. And putting two and two together, that literally just after using that video there is when I started with the energetic in myself downward spiral to the release of what I found. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. So yeah, I think it kind of cracked it open. But so thank you, Trista, for that. All right, so let's do the cards here, and I just kind of had that revelation. So if you are in your universe but not seeing what's going on, or feeling like there's something deeper, definitely try that. I'm back at home base with my kitty and doggy buddies, and Wawa Coffee. I've been to a Wawa. It's got like two seagulls, a bunch of seagulls on the sign. But yeah, so Wawa, East Coast, the big East Coast. So there's a couple in Ohio now, but no Wawas out here. All we have are 7-Eleven franchises out here. But I missed in Cincinnati, they had a place called UDF, United Dairy Farmers. And so you want to talk about something crazy, right? So United Dairy Farmers makes their own ice cream, right? So inside of UDF, which used to be, UDF ran the 7-Elevens out of Cincinnati, Ohio. But inside UDF was an ice cream parlor, right? So at 3 a.m. in Cincinnati, Ohio, if you're ever there, it's a kind of a cool deal. It's a forever ice cream parlor. So in each and every United Dairy Farmers, and they're just as ubiquitous as Wawa or 7-Eleven in your city there, yeah, you can get an ice cream cone, an ice cream shake, 25 plus flavors. They make their own ice cream, and it's actually award-winning. And so, yeah, you can get a shake at 3 a.m. in the morning. So if you're like out and about and you want a banana split at 1:45 in the a.m., you can actually have the clerk at UDF will actually make you a banana split at 1:45 in the morning. Then you can go from there, go across the city to Buskin's Bakery, which is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 300 and something days a year. So you can go there and get a birthday cake decorated, or you can wait till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and get a hot donut out of the oven, or yeah. So you can go to a German bakery 24 hours a day, 7 days. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of interesting out here. There is no real 24-hour restaurants, right? Except like the drive-through at McDonald's. But in Cincinnati alone, you can get pints of ice cream, you can get fresh ice cream, you can make a shake. You need ice cream and pickles if you're pregnant at 2 a.m. You can do that. But yeah, and then you can go across town and go to Hyde Park and get fresh donuts or a cake, birthday cake, or any German kind of big German, one of those elephant ears at the 4 a.m. in the morning. Crazy if you think about it. But yeah. All right, guys. So let's do the curve cards one last time here for today, for this week. And if you're out and about this weekend, try grounding into your intuition. Let yourself feel where it needs to go and kind of let yourself guide yourself there. That's what these cards are for, is to help us guide ourselves into a more open, intuitive space. Because this whole realm is, you can't see much. You see less than 1%. So it's all about your intuition. And if you saw it, you really wouldn't want to, because then it'd be like beings and energetic, low-sucking things all around you, and your angels and guides, and God only knows what else. It'd be really weird. Josh, making a fellow Midwesterner homesick. Aw. Really? So you know UDF. Awesome. If you know UDF there, Tina, that is amazing. How awesome is that? So yeah, Carl Lindner, United Dairy Farmers. All right, so I'm going to, I think he's one of the richest guys in Ohio. So, all right, so we're going to break open the curve cards here. We're going to do the suits for this morning. We just did the colors. So these are all aces. There's 2 jokers in there. Joker is wild. Your universe is going to throw wild cards at you all the time. They'll make a left or a right, what have you. They're trapped. Yesterday, for example, since Cirque du Soleil is in the parking lot for Ball Arena in Denver there, Cirque du Soleil has half the parking lot roped off. So it could have taken me 3 minutes to get there from where I was after eating dinner. It took me about 25 minutes because I had to drive around trying to find a way to get in because everything was roped off or locked off because of Cirque du Soleil. So yeah, your universe is going to throw you that, but you have to follow your intuition to get into where you need to park, right? So I had to follow intuitively where I think I needed to go, and then it was actually where I did need to go to get in. But I have to go eat breakfast, cooking with Ray Ray. All right, good dawning, Ray Ray. Welcome. And have a great breakfast there. Much love. Favored to you by Ray Ray. All right, so we're going to look at the cards here. These are all aces or jokers. So if it's a joker, then you call out the joker here. Otherwise, what suit is this? And it's asking you to do the joker. We're keeping it as like an energy break so that the wild energy, the thing that may come into your universe, just like that joker there, that unforeseen shift. Exactly. So what card is this? Is this a diamond, club, heart, spade, or a joker? The red or the black? I'm going to flip this over here, guys. Yeah, enjoy your breakfast favor. And this is an ace of clubs, guys. All right. All right. Serena, good dawning. All right, so here we go. We flip up the next card, guys. And what card is this? And again, is this a joker? Or if it's not, then what suit is this as an ace? And so give you guys another second or three here to check that out. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. So what suit is this, guys? This is the ace of diamonds. All right. Next card, guys. So, all right. So what suit is this? 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. All right, we've got a heart. We got a diamond. All right, so this is going to be, I'm going to flip this around, guys. Ace of spades. And then the last two cards here. Obviously, we know what two of them are already. So, all right, so we have the joker, and we have one specific ace left, guys. So what card is this in your universe? All right. The black joker. So we have two left. This should be pretty simple then. You have 50-50 chance here. John, good dawning. Good. There we go. Steve Miller. Yeah, I'm a joker. I'm a toker. I'm a midnight smoker. All right. So which suit is this, guys? Or is it the joker? We'll give it a couple seconds here. Well, John, good dawning. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. All right. So we have the ace of hearts. So this makes it pretty easy if you've been paying attention. Then the last card is always, generally speaking, a memory test. So which card? Good dawning, Amanda. Dad's surgery went well yesterday. Thank you for all the love sent our way. Beautiful. All right, so last card is the red joker, guys. So thank you all for... but yeah, so we do that we live on an intuitive plane, right? And if we're not doing things to help, our intuition, then exactly. All right, so yeah, so Amanda's dad had surgery yesterday. Grateful that everything worked out there. Favor to and love and healing to your dad there, Amanda, and his surgery, and favor that all is as well there. But that's great news. Exactly there. CRTV, Chris. So what? And I didn't. Maybe you put it in the chat there, and I completely missed it. It would be pretty far back at this point. But what is the CR? I mean, we know your name and all that. CRTV. What's new with Chris there on? So Chris has changed his name to his channel there from to CRTV Chris. Just like Tamitha changed. Tamitha has a new channel as well with her actual name in it. Just his initials. Okay. Well, yeah, we knew that. Okay, so Chris made it more him, which is great. So yeah, and if you look at Rooted Willow Readings, so she's changed it to Tamitha, or it's a second channel with her name on it as well. So, and definitely subscribe to that. Negative Tina, I woke up 2.5 hours ago. I started it was in 28. Whoa, favorite guy's getting up really early there. And so if you're going to be up really early, we're going to do the show. I don't expect a lot of views, and I will create a post just to let you guys know. But in the next 2 weeks there, we'll have two really early shows at like 5 a.m., 5:15, while I'm working at the Broncos training camp, just 2 days. And then there's another single shift that I have. It's like 6 to 6. But they give you a hotel room, so you don't have to get up at 3 a.m. and drive all the way, 4 a.m. and drive all the way down there. So we'll go live from the hotel room and do a makeshift. Those 3 shows there, but the shifts are good pay. But we'll do a makeshift show from live from the hotel room with good dawning there. So grateful, guys. But yeah, so keep that. So I will put that out there. Let's clear some energies though for this week. Then we're going to do some gratitude as well. But piece of paper here. All right, so we're going to clear some energies for this week and ground into some intentions for this weekend, and then we will do some gratitude and kind of take it from there, guys. But all right, good dawning there. Play love remembered. All right, Amanda as well. I hear static on my end too. The static, I can't do much about the static, guys. That's if there is static, and I'll take the mic out, there may still be. That's great. I thought my phone's spiraling is broken. Okay, let me try something here, guys. Bear with me. There's a little clip on the back here. That question though, I took the microphone out. It's still attached to me, but it's not working. Does this sound less? And just guys, real quick, does this sound less staticky on my end? I woke up at 5 a.m., decided to go see the sunrise, figured I wouldn't fall back to sleep anyway, still static. Then that's YouTube, not me. I'm going to do something else. You can mute it and unmute it, and that sometimes helps. Wow. Oh, hopefully that helps, but if it's static, then that's not me. That's on YouTube's end. If there's static, YouTube has the ability to... there we go, to do so, and there's not much from my end that I can do to stop that. If you've seen, there's lots of, favor. Hopefully it's not, is it any better, guys? I took the, at least, let me know if it gets any better, if it's any better, but I appreciate it, guys. All right, so from my end here, let's do some clearing energies here, so... from your end and mine, let's set some intentions for this weekend as well. So we're going to do an invocation to set intentions, and we're going to do some clearing of the rest of this past week and last weekend as well, if there's anything left, to start us on a better weekend here as well. And again, if it is crackly, I apologize, guys. There's not much that I can do from that end. Even with the microphone out, it's still crackly. Then that's on YouTube. YouTube throwing up shade or interference, which... is not unheard of on, I may ask for healing intention to get over COVID ASAP. Absolutely. Of course, we can put that in there. And favor healing there. All right, favor there. Absolutely. All right, so let's do a couple of things first. Let's clear some energies from this week. Whatever it is that take a moment, and literally, we don't like to look back per se, but because we want to stay present, right? But in order to move forward, sometimes we want to take an energetic picture of where we stand. So take a moment, Scotty boy, good dunning. Ain't as crackly as my ass. There you go. And if you checked out Truth Wave this morning, you can see Scotty boy too. I jumped into the Truth Wave chat there just to see if make the first love, and Scotty boy, I didn't have time to leave a comment, but Scotty boy was there. Lottie, yes, I love early mornings, so peaceful, especially where I headed for sunrise. That'll be a madhouse in a few hours. Yeah, I bet you the beach anywhere in the East Coast there in New Jersey or anywhere else is going to be pretty crazy today. So let's clear some energies, guys. We're going to do a quick invocation, then we'll move on to the clear quartz here and set intentions, right? All right, guys, so from your end here, what do you need to clear from this week? Is there anything that's been up your crawl, anything that happened, anything in your universe that, though, we don't want to remove people, but maybe we want to remove energies? For myself, I'm going to clear off, and I did some saging, but I'll do some more saging later, but we're going to clear off the energies from standing in the Energy Lodge concert that we went to last night, or at least standing in the building with it. I didn't have to deal with it. But, exactly. And so from your end, what are you clearing? What occurred in your week this week that you don't want to take forward? What energies do you want to leave on the side of the road, so to speak, in your universe, and step forward into something new? I was going to go to the shore today, but the weather isn't cooperating. Oh, favor there. One of these days, myself, I would get to, if I were to leave today, I think I could get there by Sunday. Have we told Chloe we love her? Of course we have. I don't think she's in the chat right now, but I fell asleep last night in my recliner and I woke at 3:21. Oh, blast. I got up and went to bed, just woke up a few minutes ago. Yeah, I fell asleep on my chair as well. I came in from the show, sat down, boom. Next thing I know, the lights are on, patio doors open. It's like 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock. All right, so from your end, take a moment and see what you need to clear. We're going to do a quick invocation, and we're going to do the chalkboard as well. So let's do the chalkboard and the clearing, then we'll do an invocation to bring in better energies for this weekend, or good energies for this weekend. It may not need to be better energies for myself, definitely better energies this weekend in some aspects. So let's clear. So take a moment. What do you want to remove from your universe this week energetically? What maybe something occurred, maybe you received a piece of unhappy news, whatever it is, we're going to clear the energies. So you can either write it on the chalkboard in your mind and just erase it. We're not erasing people. You can put their name up. We're just erasing the heavy karmic energies or the heavy energies that they may have placed or allowed into your universe. We're not removing anything else. People or other situations as well. We can clear those. But anything you want to clear, when you hear about clearing or breaking ties or cutting cords or energy, it's not always about removing the individual person. It's about clearing the situation, clearing the resident energy within you. And people have mistakes or what have you, or say karmic things and they don't realize it. So we're not going to own it. We're just going to clear it, and we're not going to dump them or anything else. We're going to see everybody as human. We're just going to clear that energy, so we're not carting it around with us and taking that so tightly. So, whew, boom. So from your end, then let's go ahead and so if you see anything you want to write, you can write it down. You can run out. If you are at the beach, you want to run out and put it in the sand. You can do that. And when the water clears, it clears their energy as well. You can put it in a paper airplane and pitch it off a mountain. Make sure you go down to the bottom mountain and grab your paper airplane. Lots of things that you can do. You can write their information on a piece of paper, ball it up, pitch it away. Really, whatever works for you. Jolly, good dunning. All right, so from your end, take a minute. This is a self-guided exercise, guys, and thank you. We're up to 22 here. I'm grateful. So yeah, this is a self-guided exercise. So from your end, it's your responsibility to clear your energy, or the energies from your field, on things that you would want to clear. Be it somebody jumped in front of you on a skateboard in traffic, or you got cut off at the grocery store, or Bob, your boss, gets real karmic about your TPS reports, whatever it is for you. So take a moment, guys, and what do you need to clear? So when you see me doing this, that's just literally wiping things off the chalkboard. If you see me doing this, this is breaking energy or pulling the cords and throwing away that energetic cord that they might have left within me based on the energy they were placing out. Will Smith, that like button. There you go. So, smash that like button, guys. I truly appreciate it. All right, so here we go, guys. Take a moment in your universe, grunt in what you need to clear. Take a moment, and this also gives us a look back. Most of us don't do an energetic look back of our weeks in any aspect. We just kind of keep trucking there. So take a moment to do a look back over your week and see where your energies were up, were down, what you may want to clear, what you may not want to clear, what you may not want to do again, and what you may want to do again as well. So take a moment, guys. Do so, clear the energies, and we'll come back after about a minute and do an invocation for a great weekend. All right, here we go. So see me doing this. That's just clearing things off the chalkboard. So here we go. All right, so we're clearing energies to set ourselves clean for this week. I'm cleaning the energies and pushing the energies off from the concert last night and clearing that. Clearing a few other things. All right, if you have things to clear, continue to keep clearing. We're going to set up an invocation here now as well for this weekend. So what are you looking to accomplish this weekend? What are you looking to do? What are you looking to have fun with maybe? Or are you looking for myself? It's all going to be work this weekend. So what are you looking for? In myself is just grounding into my abundance and creating the abundance that I need to keep my universe moving forward. Of course, with my laptop, which is sitting right over here. Looking for new work as well, work at home work, so that I can keep working and move my universe. So lots of different things going on my end. So what are you looking for yourself? What are you looking to bring in? We're going to do an invocation to kind of loosen that up, bring that in. And so if you want to join me here, and we will, let's see who comes through here. We'll do a channeled invocation this dawning. Well, I do. All right, so Scotty, when he thinks about he's like the divinals there, right? Everything, time I think, touching myself, right? So Scotty and the divinals there. Sharing the love we have, Scotty. All right, I gotta love it. Every chat needs Scotty boy for his awesome levity, if nothing else. Thank you, Scotty. We're grateful for your amazing levity, for your awesome sense of humor, and who you are. And it's always a sad moment when we don't see you in the chat there. I'm grateful that when we do. Truly, you are always missed when, because really, Scotty, every chat really does need a Scotty boy in there just for the levity and for that balance there.
for sure. Absolutely, and we are grateful. All right, so let's do an invocation for this week. And what are you wanting to achieve? What are you wanting to bring in? What do you want to create? For myself, it's more about financial abundance and friends. As I'm looking out there and picking around where I can go and where I can. There's not much to go. This town shuts down at about 8 o'clock at night, and 90% of the restaurants in town for dinner close around 7 p.m. So you do dinner, you got to be done and eaten by 7. So all right, so here we go. So we're looking, but who knows? All right, so here we go, guys. Clear the energies. All right, Saint Germain. What are you looking to bring into your weekend? We're going to do an invocation to invoke a better weekend, to invoke a loving weekend, and to invoke an amazing weekend. What are you looking to create in your universe? So take a moment, close your eyes, and take a moment to see what you are looking to create. See your Sunday night. We're going to do this backwards, right? Bare ass backwards. So see your Sunday night. Stand in Sunday evening, right? We are a truth wave, right? So you are at your Sunday evening truth wave. Did you accomplish the weekend you wanted? Did you have a good weekend? Did you allow yourself to have a good weekend? Did you find what you are looking for in your weekend? Saint Germain is asking, what are you seeing? Stand in that frame. Stand in your Sunday evening. You are watching your Sunday evening truth wave, right? Look back over your Friday night, your Saturn day, and your day of the sun. Did you have the accomplishment you wanted? Did you have the fun you wanted? Did you step into the excitement you wanted? And did you create what you wanted? And if not, why? What is blocking you from creating an amazing weekend? What is blocking you from bringing in all the joy in your universe? And what is blocking you from having fun this weekend? That is up to you. Why are you standing in old karmic energies then? You are allowed to have fun, so stand in that energy. Stand in the energy of creation and stand in the energy of joy over your weekend and see what it does for you, right? So we are going to do an invocation, right? We invoke this weekend to be amazing. We bring in the energies of amazing, of awesome, and of joy, right? We see ourselves on Sunday night beaming with joy from our amazing weekend, right? And we see ourselves creating the most amazing weekend ever. We allow for the most amazing weekend ever, and we open our energetic field to allow the universe to deliver to us all the fun, all the amazing possibilities, and all the joy that the weekend can bring to you. So if you had to swap 5 days for 2 of freedom, right? And you swap those 5 for your 2 of freedom, then enjoy those 2 days of freedom, whatever they are. If your weekend is Tuesday and Wednesday, or Thursday and Friday, or Monday and Tuesday, or maybe even Wednesday and Monday, right? Whatever it is for you, enjoy those days, right? Ground into your universe and create a universe for you that works. Create that universe where you see yourself in the center of your highest joy, where you see yourself in the center of your highest love, and you see yourself in the center of your highest purpose over the weekend, whatever that is for you. We see that for you, and we bring that into your frame. For yourself, we see that as all amazement, right? So hallelujah, favor to you, right? Bring in all that light and see yourself in the most amazing weekend ever. Saint Germain is asking for you to invoke yourself and invoke the joy that you are allowed to have. A lot of you see the weekend and you are just like karmic about it. I don't deserve to have fun. I don't have the funds to have fun. But how many of you are going out and grounding in the grass over the weekend, right? How many of you are going out to meet other new people, right? Or to meet a friend? How much does it cost to meet a friend for a cup of coffee, right? What are you looking to see? And how many of you are choosing just to work your weekends through? If you are working like Josh, right? He's going to DoorDash, and then he's going to do parking and Red Rocks, and then another show. So from your end, are you allowing yourself as well to have fun, to find that balance in your universe, right? Where you are standing not only in your frame, but in your highest frame, in the joy that you have in your universe. So are you being karmic to yourself? Which a lot of you do all the time, right? You hold the energies of karmic energy, you hold that heavy energy where you don't deserve, right? All of you deserve to have a good weekend. You are standing there saying, I did not do this over the week, or what have you, I did not do that. But you all deserve to have a good weekend, right? And you deserve to have the best weekend you can have in your loving, living universe. So from your end, right? Why are you, if you are not allowing for it, why? Look into your universe and see, ask yourself, why would I disallow myself to have a good weekend? Why would I disallow myself to have fun? And why would I disallow myself to enjoy it, to be, right? What am I blocking and why am I standing in karmic heavy energies if you are doing so, right? So open up your space, open up that freedom within inside yourself, the freedom of who you really are. Don't stand in your karmic problems. Don't stand in the energies of who you used to be, right? And of course, you are allowed all awesomeness in your universe. So stand in that frame. Be the awesomeness that you deserve today. And have an amazing weekend. Step forward to do so and claim your energies. Saint Germain wants you to understand that you are the love and the excitement that you are looking for. You are the one to create that. You cannot let your outside circumstances create that for you. So from your end, let yourself flow. Let yourself be in the flow and create your universe from your highest self, not from your lowest self. Do not sit in those karmic energies of not worthy this weekend. Get up, get off your Hillary Duff, and go enjoy yourself. Saint Germain, wanting you to find the love, the amazement, right? In your universe, whatever that is. Releasing transmission. All right, clearing energy. So there we go. So, from your end and mine. So go out there and have that great weekend, whatever that is for you, whatever you're looking to do there. Ground into it and step into that weekend, however it works for you. A little ripping. This is a beat up shirt here, but it was just the first thing I could grab. My Pink Floyd shirt there. Stop, Scotty, because I hear that song. Like last week, Victor says to give yourself. When Victor says to give yourself a hug. Just kidding. I have no plans here. When I think about you, the vinyls, right? When I think about you, I touch myself, right? I don't know anything. I don't know. Right. All right. So yeah, we'll post if you want to post up the vinyl song there. I can't even look at the chat. You go, Scotty boy. Have to bring out Grover to do his biz. We'll be listening. All right. So her dog is named Super Grover, right? Like from the Sesame Street, Grover. Now, right. But yeah, I used to do a good Grover voice. But I can do. All right, but Gonzo, I can do Gonzo pretty good. All right, guys. So yeah, let's work with the clear quartz here and the ground in, and then we're going to close out for the weekend here. But thank you all for being here. And alrighty, so we're going to ground intentions into the clear quartz, and over the weekend there, I'm going to work on a couple of things. You may see a little bit of revampment of the show on Moon Day, but so yeah, we're looking to keep it fresh here, right? Fresh, exciting, so inviting to me. But all right, guys. So thank you, Scotty boy. Thank you for being who you are, and all of you guys. Really grateful for each and every one of you. All right. So what do you want this weekend? What do you want to achieve? We know Millie's going to achieve sun and fun. She's going to be on the beach today. She'll be home tonight, but she'll be on the beach today. And so, what are you achieving today? What are you looking to achieve, and what kind of fun are you looking to have in your universe? That's a good question. So ground into that. Put it into the quartz here. Quartz this is unlimited possibilities. And of course, this chunk of quartz here, which weighs about 4 pounds, came from at Chloe's Crystals on YouTube there. And I'm just waiting to, and a matter of fact, I'm going to probably get in touch with Chloe over the weekend here. We'll find out where her next shipment is. It's on the way. And once she has it, we are going to go live. Maybe even next weekend then, we will go live together and do another sale there. So we're just waiting to find out when Chloe's shipment arrives. And if you, speaking of which, if you missed yesterday there, Hershey did an unboxing. Speaking of Chloe, she did an unboxing there with Chloe's Crystals, and she had Hershey had bought a few things from her new distributor there, and she bought the blue Tiger's Eye. Holy moly, some of that stuff was just fire. Angela, good dawning. Absolute fire there, to say the least. So check that out. But so yeah, once she gets her new box in with the rest of her stuff, we will go live and have a sale here. So we're gonna work with the quartz here, and like energetic works through the internet here, just like anything else. So yeah, and I never advertise this, but for some reason I'm feeling the urge to. So if you do need, I do one-on-one sessions. My biggest thing as a Hyoka empath is to see into trends in other people's universes, to see the patterns and to see help break those, and I'm pretty fast and pretty good at that. That's just not a therapist, I'm not licensed, and none of that. We do not perform therapy, but we definitely help to open things up to see from a bigger picture here. And of course, I can do so, and I do so in channeling as well at times. So yeah, so if you're interested in a one-on-one session, you can email me at mrfloydchannelings with an S at gmail.com. I rarely advertise them, but definitely if you are interested and we can discuss what can be done, what we do here, and what I do as a Hyoka empath, as a high empath, and as a channeler, and how I can help your universe to see what may not be seen. It's really weird when you stand out of somebody. When I stand out, not as easy to see into my frame, but if I'm standing out of my frame and looking into your universe as you're talking, that's just my gift. I can see into that and see what you may not be seeing as far as patterns go. But from my end here, then let's work in yours. We're going to work with the quartz. So take a moment. I'll hold this here. So take a moment. Ground what you want for this weekend into the clear quartz here. And when I sage myself later today, I will clear the. But yeah, so ground that in. We're going to release those energies. We're going to pull them up and then release them out of the back to you guys, amplified through the quartz here, so that you can help to create that amazing weekend for yourselves. We are the people, so let's keep on. Awesome, John. All right, what is the blue stone? Haskadi, Chloe, and Clint. Neck, first love, truth wave. What is the light blue stone? My guides would like me to get one. Forgot what it's called. Blue agate, maybe? I don't know. That's a good question. The only blue stone I personally have, I do have a blue stone that is kyanite. There we go. Blue stone, which does not need much cleansing here. This blue kyanite's amazing. We're going to use this at some point as well, but let's do the clear quartz here. All right, guys, so from your end and mine, safe yourself. Now I can't stop. All right, so here we go, guys. So work with the, so ground whatever you're looking for into the clear quartz here. We're going to do some energetics here, so you may feel this. You're going to feel this wherever you need, whatever chakra system you need, whatever part of your chakra system you need. So wherever it's working, whatever you're looking to ground into, you will feel this there. And of course, visualize yourself, whatever you're looking for this weekend, visualize it coming into your universe. Visualize what you're grounding into the quartz in your universe as well. For me, abundance, moving forward, and meeting people and moving out of the space that I've been in, and of course moving out of where I'm physically at as well, is always grounded in to something like this. You never know who you meet, what you meet, or where things come from. But we do not turn down the ability to pick up and split as lickety as possible here from where we're at. All right, guys. So here we go. Ground one in. All right. And this isn't easy because this thing is heavy. So it actually looks like my wrist buster, right? All right, so here we go, guys. Grounding into the clear quartz. What are you looking to create this weekend? Bring it into the quartz. And we're pulling, if you see me pulling anything, those are blocks to what you're creating. And as we work through, we're smoothing through and punching through the blocks. This is doubt. We'll take a little fear out of it. A lot of us want something, but then we're afraid that we will actually get it. What are we going to do with it, right? It's like that song, like Heavy D and the Boys. Now that we found love, what are we going to do? It's like, oh my God, you found love. So now you got to deal with it. You got to learn to. You're right. So what are you looking for? And then once you find it there, can you ground into it and keep it? Here's a block. Get rid of that. All right, let's smooth out the energies here. What are we clearing out? All right, guys. And at some point this weekend, I'll probably do a rando live somewhere, some way or fashion. So keep your eyes open. Most likely Saturday, let's see. They'll go early to Red Rocks and do a rando live. From Red Rocks? Who knows? I'm not asking you to start your day however it works, but you don't knock it to you. LOL, I'm not asking you to start your day however it works for you, but don't knock it till you try it. Lapis. There you go. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Thank you, Scotty. I've been up since 5. Everybody's been up early this time. I got up at like 5:20. Then I set my alarm for 10 more minutes. But what I've noticed is, and maybe you guys noticed the same, is if you get up early, even if you get the same amount of sleep as you would otherwise, if you get up at 6 versus 8 or 9 or 10, and you still get the same 4 hours of sleep, much better off. Do realize that. The earlier you wake up, your body's still better off. It sounds weird, but at least I've noticed that for myself. With 4 hours of sleep, I'm way more tired if I'm sleeping till like 8:30 and getting 4 hours versus getting up at 5:30 with 4 hours of sleep. All right, we're going to seal this off here in a few moments, and then we'll close out with a group hug. And of course, Gina, we will add you into the circle there. Yeah, I've only slept in, since I started this, I've only slept in once. And I'm less tired, I'm less cranky, I'm more awake throughout my day, even with the same amount of sleep. It's still crazy. Just to get rid of the shirt. I didn't realize it had a hole in it. Not that it matters. For sure. I mean, it does if I'm leaving the house. All right, let's clear this off. We're going to seal this up, guys. So seal in what you're looking for this weekend. You may have felt that I pushed a bunch of energy. A whole bunch of energy there. Justine, that's all right. Not late. You're just on time. Grateful. Sealed. All right, so we're going to seal this off. All right, so from your end, what are you looking to achieve this weekend? Hopefully, favor. We'll find out Monday if you guys have an amazing weekend or not. But that hurt my head, actually. Oh, favor. All right, guys. So from the heart. Thank you, Scotty boy. All right, guys. So let's close this out with a group hug. And yeah, so Monday we will be back live. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Maybe seeing a few things change. Maybe Sunday you will see, we'll bring back Your Week with Archangel Raphael. It wasn't getting a lot of views, but we may bring that back. You may even see some shorts come back as well. Millie may have inspired me to do a couple more shorts there. Awesome. And if you haven't checked that out, check out Millie's new short. Of course, today being Friday, Hershey will be live at 5 Eastern, 4 o'clock Central. So check out Hershey, the Shadow Reader. This dawning, we have... Next up would be Truth Wave at 8:45 or 9 o'clock when it starts, at 8:45 for the chat, at Truth Wave Energetic Meditation. That's East Coast time. Then as far as Friday goes, otherwise, Krista, I think, may be live today at noon. I haven't seen anything posted yet, but Krista might be live at noon. And otherwise, guys, I don't know if anybody else is live. Oh, yeah, Jimena will be live at noon as well. That's East Coast time. Jimena will be live, and then this afternoon, I'm not sure if anybody specifically is going live other than Hershey at 5 o'clock. Care Bear wasn't live yesterday. If she is live today, I have not checked. She's at the Old Time for Good Dawning here, so at 8:35, 8:40 is Care Bear with coffee and cards. And generally, I tune in, even whatever I'm doing, dashing or what have you, I will tune into that. And so, guys, so yeah, keep each and every one of us in mind throughout the day. Bonnie said she might be dropping a video. Millie may be dropping. If she's going to the beach, she may drop a video or a short. Who knows? Or maybe anything else. But so yeah, and of course you have Clint and the Gen X Effect and the Jimena always dropping some sort of something. Otherwise, they're doing like sleeping meditation videos throughout the day and all kinds of different things. So check that out in shorts. Check those out as well. And if you missed yesterday from Wounds to Wisdom with Teresa, which I did for work, definitely check that out as well with Teresa there. So check out the family, guys. And of course, I'm probably missing a dozen and one things. So yeah, I should just take an hour and go through everybody's channels, which I will do at some point, and create a list of when people go live. So we can do that. Just like the scroll that Victor has at the end of his Truth Wave Energetic Meditation. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and close this out with a group hug. And just like with the heavy ass quartz here, the 4-pound, 5-pound piece of quartz, that we have here. From Chloe's Crystals, grateful. At chloescrystals.com or chloejanemills82@gmail.com. Send her directly an email and say, I want this. Do you have it? And she'll send you a picture back and you can buy it. Yeah, so just like the crystal there, closing out with the group hug works just the same. So, all right, guys, so take your left hand. And thank you all for an amazing week. I know our views were down a little bit this week, people on vacation and whatnot. So we're going to do some, also do some thinking and energy over the weekend to revamp this a little bit and bring it up, keep it fresh, new, and exciting. And hopefully at some point, I keep saying it, but I got to get up awfully early otherwise. Get to the park there, but I got to get up awfully early to do so. And the weather hasn't been cooperative, but keep your hands above my waist this time. There you go, Scott. Yeah, between Scotty and with Clint there in a chat, you cannot go wrong. Between Scotty and Clint there, yeah, it's grateful, guys. Thank you. I've seen a lot of stale chats, and I'm truly grateful for Scotty's humor and Clint's awesome. All of you guys, really, this is blessed. And really, guys, not a million years did I ever think that any of this, not in a trillion million. All right, so let's close this out, guys. All right, so left, leaves you past the dochi on the left-hand side, right? There you go. So left hand up to the person to your left. We're not passing any dochi, though. Well, yesterday was 7:10, so oil day, right? So where's Neil and Shelly, right? Neil, Big Dad, he's always putting in. So Neil, I hope you had a great 7:10 there yesterday, and oil day, which oil, if you flip it over, it's oil, which means hash oil backwards. So it's the unofficial day for those who do dabs, I guess. And in Colorado, if you live in Colorado or in a legal state, generally you know what a dab is. It's not the dab, the dance, right? It was a dab. I have no idea how to do the dab. But not the dance dab, but the smoke dab. So it was the unofficial holiday there. So those who celebrated, and we hold no judgment if you smoke 420 or not. Well, no judgment against anybody for anything they do, but it's your choice. But absolutely, so I hope you had a great 7:10 there yesterday. And if you're watching this in the rewind there, Neil, happy 7:10 from yesterday, oil day, and absolutely. All right, guys, let's close this out here. That's an old, so I'm an old guy. Pass the dochi on the left-hand side. Pass the dochi on the left. You got to pass it on the pass. Yeah, all right. Need my clean dab rig. 7:10 equals, well, right, OIL. If you flip it in a mirror, it's oil. So yeah, so yesterday was the unofficial dab holiday, and no judgment. And if you're still in ascension there and you're dabbing or whatever you're doing, favored to you. It doesn't break anything. You do you, and that's the whole point. A lot of people are like, I shouldn't do this, or I should, or shouldn't. No judgments on anybody. That's the whole thing about ascension, or we're not really ascending. Clearing the traumas so that we realize we're source, right? It's like stepping out of it, right? Through, right. So as you clear yourself, you may find you don't want it anymore, or you may find that it helps you. It's certainly, it's 100% different for everyone. And this group certainly knows about the doje, for sure. So yeah, so everybody does themselves. And that's the cool thing about this group and any of the channels that we watch. Is we have a lot of different and differing energies, and some people are totally like straight-laced. Like remember these guys, the straight Xers, who remember those guys, right? They beat people up when they smoke, see them smoking. But there's a lot of us who are just more straight-laced and just cleaner, and a lot of us who aren't, who smoke weed and what have you. And it doesn't matter for you. Your ascension is about yourself and what works best for you. And at least from this end, I'll never hold any judgment. Even if you tell me you're smoking, I'm smoking crack cocaine. But if it's helping your ascension, I'm not here to judge. I'm not in your frame, so I can't tell you. It may not be the best idea, but then again, it might be for you. I don't know, because I'm not you. So, exactly. All right, so let's close this out, guys. And pass the dochi on the left-hand side. Happy 7:10 to those who celebrated yesterday. And just happy weekend, guys. Have a happy day. If something heavy comes up, is it current? Is this past energy, or is this something that could be in the future? Because if it's even could be in the future, then why drag it into the now, right? If we stay in presence, we generally find that the present from the presence is our present, and being present kind of clears just keep one present moment to the next, right? centered in frame. All right, guys, left arm up, right arm up. As we take our love and pass it from our right hand, it'll spin around, right? Wee. And come around through your heart chakra and mine, right? And as we do so, we combine our hearts in the one big spinning energy, like the Large Hadron Collider, right? Except we're not trying to create Mandela effects in our universe. It can do it on its own. So as we spin around, and our love spins around, we take that love and we connect it like a reverse tornado up into the greater source field. And we hold it there, connected to the greater source field and to us. And as we spin around that love, we're sending up into the greater source field. And we see each other in the greater source field in love and peace. And we see everybody out there in love and peace. We see each other with four walls. Everybody has the right to four walls in this universe. There's no reason why anybody should be sleeping in a cave, under a knot in a tree, or like Anthony Kiedis, under a bridge, or anywhere else for that matter. There's no reason. When we have enough money, enough property, enough things, enough ability, we could literally build. We have enough material on this planet right now to build each and every one of our 8 billion vibrations on this planet. If there are 8 billion vibrations of source, we have enough to give each and every one of them a brand new spanking 2,000 square foot home with an acre of land in Texas. We don't have a population density problem. We have a population density problem in our inner cities. It may not be a problem for those who created that, but it is definitely a problem if you're living in an inner city there. So we see each and every one of them in peace and love and in a home in Texas, 2-bedroom home with nice and peaceful space, right? We see each and every one of us in those homes, of course, with fresh fruits and vegetables. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be starving, not having food, and not eating, right? We have enough to go around on this planet, but we don't have enough caring, as 50% of our food rots in the field, doesn't get to table. As 2 years ago, couldn't go down the Mississippi River because it was too low. So whatever it is, there is enough to get everybody fed on this planet, but we don't do enough to take care of it. There's enough to get everybody fresh water, too. There's a dozen different ideas for pulling water out of thin air, and a bunch of them have actually been and physically created, right? As long as you have 10% or more humidity, you can actually pull the water out of the air. And so we see each and every one of us with fresh water. There's no reason why anybody should be going to a river, a lake, a stream, hauling it, putting it in a big thing, carrying it on their head, setting it on a thing to boil, and then waiting another 2 hours after it boils to cool down and all that jazz, right? Everybody has a right to fresh water, and everybody has a right to love. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have love. We see love for everybody on this planet, as we are a planet of love if we really break it down, and we are beings of love if we really break it down as well. And we see purpose for everybody. There is no reason why anybody should be out there begging or anything else. There is purpose for everybody on this planet, and may everybody be led to finding their purpose, whatever that is for them. We see each and every one of us here in our highest light. We see Suzette with respite care for her mom, her car completely repaired, and of course her mom not turning off the fridge or unplugging the air conditioning or turning it off at 3 a.m. We see Yolanda standing strong from her fall. We see Karen, 500 Tsuki, not having to go to the doctor. We see Rick not having to ever see an oncologist again. We see Gina healing as well. Sending special love to Gina, who's been out of her universe, or her universe has been knocked out with COVID there. And we see the energies moving through and clearing from Gina, where she's healthy, clear, happy, and joyful, and out and about, grounding and bouncing around in her universe. We see anybody out there. We see Lindsay as well, finding abundance in her universe, getting out of her yurt there, which is unstable, as she's mentioned this, and finding more abundance in her universe and stability, right? And we see each and everyone out there, wherever you are, whatever you're doing today, whatever's going on in your universe. And if I missed anybody, it's just literally because I do not know. We see Millie on the beach having a good time. We see Bonnie out there, who's also near the beach, having a good time. And we see me either in Chicago or possibly Cincinnati at this point, since I am communicating with my 78-year-old mother who has no car. So lots of things, or in between both. But either way, guys, thank you. And of course, yes, we see Chloe as well in her universe, healed and loved. And big hugs to you, Chloe. We love you. Henny, we love you as well. And I've been driving, listening. Have a great morning. Donning, Henny, we love you so much. And yeah, check out today, guys. Check out Clint and Jimena. They'll be live together and separate. Jimena will be at noon. And check out the rest of the family as well. Victor will be next. And then, of course, Krista as well. And so, yeah, guys. And we'll see you at Hershey's tonight as well. And Victor tonight. And yeah. So remember, everything that you guys do. We don't do it. So we take our, that's right, we gotta finish our love here. Circle. So we take our love, our circle, I forgot all about. So we take our love, our circle there, and we release it poof, to the greater source field. And of course, we see Mother Gaia with no X's, no O's, and no plastic or forever chemicals. And we seal that off and say, so it is, hallelujah, and thank you. There we go. And all right, guys, I will see you and everybody else around and about the YouTube universe today. We may not see Millie out in chats since she is on the beach. Grateful. I see myself in a lake having a good time. There you go. So Lakeside Laura will live up to her name and be in the lake. And yeah, so see yourselves having an awesome weekend. All the lakes here in Colorado, while they're amazing, generally not till the end of August are they warm enough to really want to swim in. And then, yeah, this was interesting. My friend here who has a pool in her neighborhood, right? My one friend who has a pool in her neighborhood, the heater went out. So we went to the pool the other day and went, wow, this is really cold. And so yeah, you need a pool heater in Colorado. And so if your pool has no heat, you can't swim. So nice and 40 degree, nice and 50 degree water. So happy Friday, guys. Yes, happy Friday, gang. Have a day and a weekend as amazing as you are. We'll see you throughout the YouTube universe otherwise. And remember, everything that you guys do or don't do helps create your loving, living universe. If you're in a dark night of the soul still or still carrying darkness, release the darkness to yourself. Stand in your frame as you do so. And release all the energies that you don't need to stand in anymore, which is what I'm doing, gratefully. You vibrate faster. You see bigger possibilities. You step into the light, and you stand in your loving, living universe. All right, guys. Stay awesome because you are. And I will see you swam under the full moon last night. Cool. Cool. Nice song, Porno for Pyros, Under the Tahitian Moon comes into mind on that one. But, awesome, guys. So, Lakeside, enjoy your swimming under the Tahitian moon. Millie, enjoy your swimming under the sun. And all of you guys, have an amazing weekend because you deserve it, because you're all amazing. All right, guys, stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next. Favor there, Gina, healing to your COVID there. Favor. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Moon Day. Keep an eye out, though. I may go live over the weekend, most likely tomorrow. All right, guys. Love you.